So I decided to create a new playlist on book reviews and my witchcraft book recommendation. I thought it would be great for those of you who are interested in getting witchcraft books and would like to get an opinion about them before you decide to buy one. And before I start this video, I want to tell you that asking the same question to 10 different witches, you will get 10 different answers. Each of us are different and we all have different opinions based on our practice and experiences. So I may like this book and you may not, and that's okay. I'm just here to tell you what I think about the books that I read and my practice in general. So just keep that in mind and follow your heart and instinct when it comes to your choices. So for today's book we have Grovedaughter Witchery by Bree NicGarran. So I'm gonna start by saying that I absolutely love this book. There are some small things that I disagree with, but overall I enjoyed reading this book. I like the way the information is organized in this book. I have dyslexia, so this is very helpful for me. I found it very easy to read and understand. So the book has 7 chapters on some advices for you to practice, tutorials, different types of charms, powders and incense, potions and oils, different spells and plant correspondences at the end. I like that at the beginning of this book she talks about safety measures, because I think that it's really important, and even though for some people this is obvious, for others it's not, so I really like when books include these types of notes. I also like that she mentions the fact that you don't have to follow any type of rules to be a witch or to be a certain gender, because you don't, and if anyone is telling you that, they are just being a dick. All you need is just to study and practice witchcraft to identify yourself as a witch. In the advice for beginner witches section, she gives very good advices that I agree with. You will also find information about fire safety that has to be taken very seriously. You will find information about smoke cleansing and different herbs that can be used for cleansing. She also answers to the question, if I became a witch, will I constantly be spiritually attacked? And this is for those of you who wonder, once you start your practice, if you're going to be haunted by ghosts and spirits or entities with ill intentions. You will also find information about love magic, which I agree on. She talks about hexing and baneful magic advices on covenantship and solitary practice. What to do when your spells don't work. Up until now, you have really good advices on these topics. Then you have a chapter on how to write your own spells with instructions and very helpful tips that I like, such as how to attach spells to objects. She also talked about different types of tools that you would use in your practice, like herbs, jars, candles, cauldrons, and things like that. You will also find information about puppets. In the notebook and journal section, she says that it doesn't matter how you choose to call your journal. However, to me, a grimoire and a book of shadow or a spell book are different terms. But that's just my opinion. I have a video where I explain the difference between a grimoire and a book of shadow that you will find in my description if you are interested in seeing that. However, the most important thing is that you need to keep track of your practice, take notes, record your workings, and with that I definitely agree. If you travel, you will find information on how to create a travel kit, also how to make ash of roses, as well as how to make a scapegoat. The next chapter is about different types of charms that you can make, and then she goes into magical powders and incense blends. The 5th chapter is all about potions and oils, and in the last chapter you will find many spells, including protection spells, anti-harassment spells, puppet spells, banishing, curses, and others. In the last part of the book you will find correspondences and substitutes for plants for positive as well as negative workings. I really love that she included some negative workings as well. There is the love and light trend going on today, and let's be honest, back in time from the beginning of this practice, which is used to do both healing and curses if needed, so both positive and negative workings. Even if you don't practice negative magic, it is always good to learn about it so that you are able to defend yourself. However, I don't think that this book is for beginners. I think that beginners should learn the basic practices first and then tap into spells and other more advanced practices, which are centering and grounding, energy manipulation, visualization, meditation, cleansing. So if you're looking for intermediate level books and you think you might like this one, I think you should get it. This is a book that I find myself coming back to very often. I hope this video was useful to you. Always cross-reference, and if you would like to get this book, I hope you will enjoy it as much as I did. I thank everyone who joined our community. I never expected that so many of you would watch my content. Let me know if you have any video ideas. I really love creating content, but I want everyone to enjoy it, not just me, and it is hard to guess what you would like to see, so I would be happy to hear what you are interested in seeing on this channel. Subscribe if you are interested in more witchcraft content, and I will see you in my next one.